The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Cherish that which is in you, and shut out that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. The truth isn't always beauty, but the hunger for it is. Sound intelligence promises victory in every battle. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. What keeps life fascinating is the constant creativity of the soul. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. When you know what you want and you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. Over time, hidden truths morph in the dark soil of deceit into something much worse. Nothing happens until something moves. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The expert in anything was once a beginner. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. Things joined by profit, when pressed by misfortune and danger, will cast each other aside. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. Crying can bring relief, as long as you don't cry alone. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. Life doesn't require ideals. It requires standards of action. Sometimes we create our own heart, breaks through expectation. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Stop doing what is easy or popular. Start doing what is right. You will always find an answer in the sound of water. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. What is of the greatest importance in war is extraordinary speed. One cannot afford to neglect opportunity. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. Challenges in life can either enrich you or poison you. You are the one who decides. In the cherry blossom shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. All things one has forgotten scream for help in dreams. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. Watching my back is the perfect opportunity to stick a knife in it. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. Dining with the king, your attire, attitude, and mentality must change. There is no wealth like knowledge, no poverty like ignorance. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. Men of this world all rejoice in others being like themselves and object to others not being like themselves. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. The mistakes I've made are dead to me, but I can't take back the things I never did. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. Never feel guilty or ashamed for the mistakes of others. You need mountains. Long staircases don't make good hikers. The only source of knowledge is experience. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. There's nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. You know you made it when your friends tell their friends that you are their friend. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. You never fail until you stop trying. Nature's pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Life is all about becoming a better version of yourself. Old ways won't open new doors. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. Tomorrow hopes we have learned something from yesterday. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. We are good to others only because we think that that is or will be good for us. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. You cannot open a book without learning something.